Good morning everyone, how are we today? Sharon May here from the UK. I was going to try and do this without my sunglasses, but I don't think that's going to be possible because it really is very sunny today. And those who follow me, you may have guessed I'm on my way to CrossFit, that's right. I'm back on it, and today I don't actually have my children with me. Yay! No, I love them to bits, but it is easier if my other half is working from home and is just able to look after them for that short period of time for me. They're actually in bed. They had a really late night last night. The reason being that they stayed with my partner's mum and her partner, which was really kind of them, because what it meant was that I could actually have the day. No, it wasn't yesterday, was it? It was the day before. Sorry, confused. All the days seem to be merging into one in the school holidays. I'm sure many mums out there can relate to that. So what are we today? We're Friday today, yeah. So all day yesterday I was very lucky. I thought it was time for me to take a rest. My body was just feeling a little bit, you know, it's worked hard, I've lost weight, I've done well, I followed the program, and I just felt it was time for some me time, which is also very important, to have that balance in your life. So I treated myself and booked myself into a spa, had a massage, and I was there for the whole day. Those who have followed me probably saw a few pictures on my timeline, so it was absolute bliss, and the sun was shining. I was very lucky. So back on it today. I didn't indulge, you know, in terms of food and drink, so that was okay. Anyway, I'm going completely off track. Today, this morning, I wanted to speak to you because I haven't done a video for a while, so I thought what a great opportunity. And I'm being very sensible. And for those of you who are worried about me talking whilst driving, I do, you know, if Mike's in the car, I'll have a conversation with him. So to me, I'm not actually doing anything different. I'm not taking my eyes off the road. It just means that I can do two things at once and save some time to help you all out there, you know, if you want a few tips and tricks. So today, I would like to speak to you about 3 things that will help you with your mindset. Okay, mindset in business, mindset in your life, mindset, you know, if you want to help, I don't know, your team, maybe people in your team, in your downline. If you've got an online business or you're in network marketing or whatever that business might be, then please feel free, if you find this very helpful, to share that with them, like the post at the end of it. I did try doing it live, but it kept cutting out again, so I'm going to get this video out and then I'll post it later on today. So mindset, 3 things. Number 1, the first thing you need to do is to be aware of your thoughts. I've read somewhere, and I keep being told that every single day we have between 60 and 80,000 thoughts. I'll just repeat that in case you didn't get it. Between 60 and 80,000 thoughts that go on in our mind. Okay, and we're repetitive creatures, so some of those thoughts, a lot of those thoughts, I would say a very big percentage of those, we repeat day after day after day. So we're thinking about the same things all of the time. So my advice to you would be, in the very first instance, to simply be aware of those thoughts. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because once you're aware, then you can actually do something about it, whether they're positive, whether they're negative, whether they're neutral, whatever those thoughts are, be aware of it, okay? Because then you can actually change it for the better. And it's so important. Mindset really is so important. Okay, number 2. What is number 2? I did say it's probably because I'm driving at a lot. I'm very chilled out from yesterday, so I'm just trying to think about what number 2 is. Okay, number 2 is about sorry, I had to cut off then. Mind went completely blank. Number 2 is about feeling. Okay, feeling. How do you feel when you have those thoughts? Let's just get over this main road onto the country roads. So always be, okay, we talked about awareness, but you need to, okay, you wake up in the morning, how do you feel? Because the chances are that if you feel good, and you're in the good space, that you'll have some really good thoughts. And of course the opposite is true as well. So it's not only the awareness, but be aware of how you feel. You know, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling a little bit bleh, you don't have much energy, or maybe your body language will actually help you with that. If you know, you're walking around, you've got up and you're a bit like you've got no energy, maybe a little bit lethargic, you went to bed too late, whatever that is, then your thoughts will probably reflect that. So you can actually change that by changing your body language. And it also goes back to awareness. So, you know, stand up, tall, sit, whatever you're doing. I don't know what you do first thing in the morning, but walk around with your head held high, your shoulders back, take some deep breaths, have some good energy, and I can guarantee that that will change the way you're actually thinking. Believe me, I've tried, I've been there. So that is number 2. Okay, which brings us on to number 3. Number 3 is being grateful, or gratefulness. Now, I know I've said in the past, and I've done videos on it and I've done posts on it, that for me personally, and I'd really love it if you all did the same, was to have a notebook or an A4 book, whatever, a file, but something you can physically write in, because it really does make a difference. I know some of you are sort of, you know, you prefer your electronics, you prefer your phone to type in things like that, but it does make a difference to how your body and your mind reacts. So if you can actually physically write things, I can tell you it does make a difference. So what I would suggest, whether that's first thing in the morning or last thing at night, or whenever you have 5 minutes during the day, you know, depending on your schedule, of course. For me personally, I do it as soon as I wake up. That's part of my morning ritual. But what I would say is to try and write down, say try, because everyone could think of 5 things that you're grateful for. If you can go up to 10, so 5, 6, 7, whatever, but 5 things that you're grateful for. If you do that every single day in the morning, I can guarantee that that will have an effect on how you feel and how you think. Your mindset will change within, I would say, within about a week of doing it consistently. You'll see a change. Tell me if I'm wrong, prove me wrong, but I can guarantee that that is going to happen. It happened for me and so many of the people that I'm actually in contact with. So please do try it. So those are the 3, and that is my advice to you this morning, everyone. So number 1, can you remember what number 1 is? Be aware. Be aware of your thoughts. Number 2, feel. Decide how you're feeling at that particular time when you're having those thoughts. How do you feel? Do you feel down? Do you feel low? Do you feel, you know, lethargic? Not much energy going on. If you do something about it. Sit up straight. Take some deep breaths. Get that good energy going. Even get up, walk around, go for a walk, put some music on. Just change the way you feel. It really does make a difference, honestly. And number 3 is gratefulness. Because your mind won't have time to have negative thoughts. Do you know why? Because it's thinking about all of those things that you're grateful for, and it's being bombarded with positive stuff. It's those feelings that generate when you're so great. It could be anything small, it could be anything huge. Write it down. I'm grateful for my fantastic breakfast I had this morning. I am grateful for the sun that's shining in my garden. I am grateful that I can hear the bird song when I open my windows in the morning. I am grateful that I have food in my cupboards. Whatever it is for you, write it down. Get it down on paper, and I can tell you, your mind and your heart and your energy is just going to be full of such positive energy, and that will make a huge difference to how you feel, your mindset, how you are each and every day, and there'd be no room for negativity, no room in your head. Okay, so try that this week, guys. I really wish you all the best for today and for anything you're doing today, and I hope you achieve it. I'm off to CrossFit. I'm going to work my socks off, because I know that this is the last time that I've actually got to all back into routine next week. It's going to be the children back at school, everything back to normal, back on the programme. I'm going to be more strict with myself because I've slipped a little. I am human. I've been with the children and I've treated myself here and there. Had the odd glass of wine, little pizza here and there, but it's all going well. I'm still on my body transformation. Everything's going well. Thank you for everyone that's following me. Oh, I'm gabbling now, aren't I? So I'm nearly there. You can feel the energy, I'm getting really passionate about it. Have a great day and I'll speak to you on the next video. Take care, everyone.